Hello everyone. So in today's our video session we are covering our main important topic for any businesses, that is intercompany transactions. So let's see what's the main benefit and why should company use this kind of features for their organization. So basically one company is struggling with massive financial records and the manual processes. Another company enjoying the seamless intercompany transactions with an automated ERP system. So, intercompany transactions occur mainly between the two or more entities within the same corporate groups. These entities can be subsidiaries, branches, or divisions of the same parent company. For example of such transactions includes the transfer of the goods and services between the two entities. Like that kind of transaction will happen for the sales order, purchase order, or the sales invoices and the purchase invoices kind of transaction. Other than that, like loans, payment, and the allocations of the expenses, revenue sharing, or the asset transfers. So that kind of different transactions will include. For that reason, with company require the intercompany transactions. These transactions are the essentials for maintaining the seamless operations and the financial accuracy within a multi-entity organization. So now let's check how it's exactly work by using the particular ERP software. Let's begin with that how you can use particular ERP software to make your this interpersonal sales transactions. So for that, like here we are into our main dashboard. So to enable those kind of features, we need to go into our settings option. By clicking on the settings option, you can find your company. First of all, if you did not configure your multiple firms, then first we need to set up our multi firms. Here I will show you that I already created multi companies. If you do not do, if it's a pending, then you can also configure the new company from the settings itself. So here we can find currently we had the two different companies, my company Chicago e-commerce and my company San Francisco. So for this video we will take two examples of the companies, like my company San Francisco and other company e-commerce. So I already created that. Like if you want to create a new one, then you can find the top left side new option is there. By clicking on that, you can create your own new form. Alright, so you just need to enter the basic details which is required in this document as you file: the field name, company name, basic address details, tax ID, and basic contact details. So by filling up these details, you can create your own company on that. So here again, let's jump into the settings option to configure and enable the interpersonal sales transaction option. So in your general settings, you can find one intercompany transaction option. This is compulsory, should need to tick on your both the companies. Currently I am into the my company San Francisco login. So on this company login, I already enabled intercompany transaction option. By clicking on that intercompany transaction option, you can find the different options for that. Whichever the things you want to synchronize, that thing you need to click. For example, on this case I had clicked on synchronize sales and purchase orders. So that thing I can find in my both the entities. So let's check and enable this intercompany transaction option in the other company as well if it's pending. So I am changing the firm e-commerce. On this e-commerce also the same thing we need to repeat, like go into the settings, and on the general setting you can find the intercompany transaction option. So here you can see like it's already enabled, and for the same transaction synchronize sales and purchase orders that we will do on this video. So let's start with the transaction. So go into the home screen. Let's make one sales order from the our company, my company San Francisco. So to creating the order, go into the sales. This is very important part of any business, because if my two businesses are running simultaneously, I want to manage my time accordingly. So like if I am raising one sales order from my one company to my another company, then it will be very helpful because it will save my time, right? So how it will work, I will show you here. So currently we are into the sales dashboard. Let's jump into the sales order part. To create a new, there is in top left side you can find one new option. So it's a very easy entry, right? You just need to select the firm name, e-commerce, that is our second entity. So the basic details that is already automatically here you can find. From here you need to select the product. For example, here I am selecting one TV. Okay, quantity 1 and unit price is $50. So its a total amount is $57.50 and confirm it. Right, so my sales order is created. Now let's check how this sales order entry will reflected in my other company, e-commerce. So for that I have changed my company, e-commerce. So like for my San Francisco company, it's a sales order. So it's like if I raise the sales order for my second entity, e-commerce, so that should be reflecting the purchase order, right? So for that, let's go into the purchase tab. On this, here you can find the SO from the San Francisco which we created for the e-commerce. So that will reflect as a purchase site today, right? The same thing, $50, right? You just need to click on that and you can find the basic details, all the involved. You just need to confirm the order, so your PO will be placed, right? So let's see like how it's like very easy to make the entries from the both entities. So here we covered sales order to PO, right? So same thing you can use for your PO to SO as well, right? So it's also very simple. Let's make one PO from this e-commerce. So currently we are into the e-commerce login. Let's go into the purchase orders, purchase orders. By clicking on new, we can create the new PO. Here I need to select my other company, my company San Francisco, right? Add a product. Here I am selecting a different product, for example bag, right? Okay, you can change the quantity here, you can change the price over here. So that will be, you can find here and confirm. Purchase, just we need to click on the new orders, purchase orders. So by clicking on new, you can create the new purchase order, new. Here we need to select the company, my company San Francisco. Let's select one product. I'm selecting the same product. Okay, you can find the price and all will be coming automatically. We just need to confirm the order. Okay, so my PO will be placed. So this PO will be reflect as a sales order in my another entity. So let's move into the another form, going to the sales dashboard. On the sales dashboard, you can find that transaction which we made, right? So here. Okay, so like this will synchronize as we clicked on the sales and purchase order synchronization. So that will be working in very easily way in our software. Thank you.